Hello, just swallowing a little sip of milk there. Got my milk with me today. I usually have a water if I'm recording the other thing, but as I've said, this particular series isn't very hard to do because it's a very conversational tone, and I care less about the quality of my voice. Kumo and Shield, I like to make sure everything is cool. But this one, yep. So I may clear my throat, but back at my mom's house, back in the stinky chair. Well, the stinky room, the chair in the stinky room. But we got a little news thing on the right there. I'm gonna address that when I get to it. I guess I could talk about it. But does it matter? Comrade request. So we've been getting a lot of these quite recently, which is an amazing sign. That means that new faces are popping in, which is great. And I get comments asking me to remove some. So then I went and I did that. So now I'm actually and I feel like I've been comrades with this person for a really long time, and it feels bad to get rid of them. But I've set a rule: 30 days and you're gone. Masquerade as well. Masquerade. What is it? Added ascending. Yeah, that's oldest. Yeah, Masquerade right now is the oldest one. But 30 days and you're gone. If I can remain within the 30 days and you're gone thing, and the comrades are full, then it's 25 days, and if the same thing, then it's 20 days all the way until I only have comrades that are active every day. And that's a kind of unlikely thing, but it's still a possibility. It's so cool. But that's the policy on that one. So every few days, I'm gonna check up on that one, make sure all that is good. I'm not wearing my watch. It feels weird to not be wearing my watch. I've been not wearing my watch all day because I've been in my dad's house most of the day, and I didn't bring the charger, so it didn't have any power. So I just wasn't wearing it, and I'm not wearing it now as it's charging. But then that means I will have no idea how long the episode lasts, and I'm actually recording it a little bit late, and I don't know how that'll affect things. I'm just recording it late because I happened to go do a thing. Let me give me some more milk. That'll make my voice worse. Mm. Mm mm mm. Milk is actually not the best for your voice, but I really like milk. Oh gosh, I talked about I did do that recently. That's why I'm thinking about that. But the whole styrofoam thing with the do you drink milk with your styrofoam or with your tray? Sorry, was the quote. That guy. I think that guy tried to talk to me recently. I didn't respond that much. What's our ranking look like here? Down. Of course, down. We went 900 to like 500 or to 600 something, and like to 900. That's because today I didn't play at all. Yesterday I didn't play much. Today I didn't play at all. It's just because just at my dad's. It's both like there are other things I want to do in that I just want to chill and watch movies, but also because the internet is so terrible that I either have to use data, which destroys my battery and makes the phone really hot, or I have to like be upstairs near the router, and yeah. But it looks like he's getting that fixed, and they're gonna come set him up with like I think he said it's like 150 megabytes, which is really good actually. So yeah, I think that's happening on the 1st though. So that, I mean that's a while from now, but it's still good that it's happening. It just means I can spend a lot more time with my dad without having to worry about just this, which is really good, very good. Even if it's not 150 straight to the phone. Anything like 50 is about average of what I get when I'm here. So if it's like there, or even if it's like closer, like 70 or even 100, that's really good. I get 70 to 80 on download and almost 90 on upload if I plug the router into the TV or fucking into the computer via Ethernet. So it's pretty good over here, but you know, if they're setting him up pretty good over there, then, you know, it means I can spend a lot more time with my dad, which is good. Very good. Still gotta work on getting my license, but, you know, that comes with time, I guess. Oh, gosh, comes with a lot of things, doesn't it? Yikes. I don't want to get too much into life or whatever, but I don't know. Now that's just the thing that I'm thinking about. But I don't know. Is there more I can say about the party? I feel like there's a lot more I can say about the party that I didn't really get around to. I don't know. I don't do that very often. I don't like to just like relay the events of something as they happened. Even if like it's really interesting or if it was a really fun thing for me, I feel like because it was like just a personal fun family thing, it's weird to go through exactly what happened. There might have been some interesting thing that happened or some funny joke or something, but it's usually just relevant to the situation and to the people there. So it's weird to talk about stuff like that. I prefer to just talk about, you know, just general things that a lot more people can relate to. And I don't know if that's just a natural want to or a natural sort of marketing kind of thing, or it's just like more towards the I don't know, like maybe it is that. Maybe it is just me trying to be more relatable for marketing or something. I don't usually think like that. I wish I did. I wish I was a lot better at this whole YouTube thing. And that's not as much the show right now because I really like the show. I just it's not popular enough for me to really be able to respect myself. No, I don't. I've talked about it before, but I don't like talking about the show IRL because it's so niche and it's just weird. I think it's weird. I do. I think it's very weird, and it's hard to talk about. I don't like talking about it. And I don't know. I feel like I actually don't know what a bigger audience would do to that, because like I want to say it would make me more confident in bringing it up, just because then I would have some sort of something to back it up with. But you know, the world revolves around money, and this is not a very good way of making money. So I think that's the major issue I have. But it is kind of the most fun I've had doing almost anything. And I just absolutely love doing it. So, you know, they tell you to find your passion and to make a living out of that. And that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just not doing a good job of the making a living part. But we'll get to that, hopefully. For now, I'm just being supported by my mom like a lowlife. But, you know. So what movies have I watched? I'm gonna... God... Fucking... this is... What are you doing to me here, Mika? Come on. Thank you. Jesus. Fucking... Why did I do that? Does she have her debuff? She doesn't have her debuff. I don't think she has her debuff, so I'm gonna... Ugh, this is just disgusting. Yes, okay. And then... No, that's it, huh? What do we got? Fucking one buff out. Whew, luck is not on my side this time around. I'm gonna take another sip of my milk. Again, milk, not the best drink for a recording situation. Don't care that much. Why? Because I enjoy milk. I do. I enjoy milk a whole lot. I don't know what it is about, you know, the fucking... It's very weird. It's very weird to drink milk when you think about it. Like, I feel like this whole idea was proposed to me in like a Vine or something like really ridiculously, just looking at it, where it was like, Like, whose idea was it to start drinking milk? Like, who looked at a cow titty and was like, just started sucking on it or pulling on it, and then something squirted out, and then they started drinking it? Who started that trend? Because that's a really weird trend. But it's such, like, it's a thing now. Is it? Yeah. uh, food is weird. There are weird foods. Like, isn't cheese mold, I think? How is cheese is like aged milk almost? It's not like bad for you or anything, but it's that. It's just somebody let it sit, or like you churn it. You gotta churn it while it's I don't know anything about cheese. I don't know how to make cheese. But no, food is weird. Yeah. There's like people that drink coffee that's been processed through raccoon's digestional system. Like the coffee beans, it eats the coffee beans and then it shits it out. And then you use those coffee beans to make your coffee. Apparently makes it better, I think, somehow. It's like, I mean, just the weird discoveries that can be had. It's like almost insane. But like, we're at a point where that's not as much of a thing to discover some new food. And instead what we're doing is we're making new food. We're making new ingredients and things, and we're learning better new ways to make the ingredients. And that's where genetic engineering comes into play. And that's where I get really excited about food again. Because the advances that we're making, it's fucking beautiful. Genetically engineered food is awesome. And if you don't think so, I will bring you on the show and I will yell at you until you agree with me. No, we will have a rational discussion. It may get to that if you're not being rational. But just in general, there's no basis behind thinking that genetically engineered food is bad for you at all. There's, like, it wouldn't be sold if it wasn't healthy, if it wasn't edible. If there was anything wrong with it, it just wouldn't hit the shelves, you know? It's like fucking... So there's that, and then there's also the fact that we can feed a lot more people if we're getting genetically engineered crops to produce more food than they did before. More food means less hungry people. Genetically engineered food can mean more food. And more food is good for the world. There are so many people on the world. And a lot of them are hungry right now. And a good portion of those have nothing to eat right this minute. And that doesn't that shouldn't be a problem. I was gonna say that like that doesn't need to be a problem, but I don't know how that fits, but I guess, yeah, it doesn't need to be a problem, but also shouldn't. It shouldn't be a problem. And yeah, it doesn't, yeah, exactly. No, I was right. It doesn't need to be a problem because we have the resources and we have the distribution capabilities to bring these people food, but then it's not happening because idiots are idiots and other people are selfish. Maybe, I don't know, like people who don't feel like donating. But the idiots, I'm saying the idiots here are the ones, like, boycotting or refusing, genetically engineered food because they're idiots. Because they just don't like it. Like, fucking, if you really want to be down to earth, I mean, like, don't use a cell phone. Don't do anything. Live with the earth if you want. But there are a lot of things that you're going to use throughout your daily life that exist because of man-made efforts and that have changed via man-made efforts. So many foods we eat every day have become the way they've become through constant, like, breeding, you know? You take the best food and you make sure that food mixes with the other food to get even better food. That's how it works. That's how we have the corn of today. The corn of today that most people eat did not exist however many years ago. It just didn't. But like we took that corn that was barely edible and we just like made better corn through years and years of progress. But now we can expedite that through regular ass and completely safe means. But no, it's I don't know why I get so I don't know, interested or heated in this sort of topic. I think it is the lives thing. I think, like, I don't like stupidity. I don't like when people are well-informed, and I don't like when people make decisions in the effect of being well-informed, or not well-informed. I mean, poorly informed. When they know little, and they think that what they know helps them make a decision, and they just make the wrong decision, it saddens me. But it's worse when their wrong decision leads to people dying of starvation. That's a bad thing that shouldn't happen. Right? So that's why I get really kind of heated when I talk about food and genetic engineering and how fucking awesome it is. Like, it's a beautiful advancement in science and technology. It's great that we're able to do this now, and then people are rejecting it through most of their life has been defined by science and technology. It's fucking, like, I made a reference to it in the 99, 2 days ago. The title for episode 99 was Truth, Is It Good or Is It Whack? And that is a reference to a clip from, I think the Ali G show, it may have been called, where this guy is Ali G. I barely know him at all. I've just seen this clip because it's a very interesting clip. It may be older than me, but it's about, or it's just this guy, and he's interviewing these, like, smart people in the world of sciences and stuff, and he's got 4 people there, and he's just like, yo, check it out, right? Is technology good at all? Is it good or is it whack? Science and technology, is this good stuff? What does this mean? Is it robots gonna take over? Are we all gonna die? I can't do voices, okay? I cannot do voices. I changed that voice so much. I feel like there was a little bit of the Donald Trump kind of thing in there. Don't tell me to do voices. I will not. That was a terrible idea. I will never do that again. But it's a very interesting video, and I recommend you check it out. Look up, I don't know, LEG Science. But it's just this guy who's like, who's just like trying to ask, you know, I mean, I want to say he's not very smart, but I feel like it's more of an insult than I mean it to be. When I say somebody's stupid, I mean that they're not well informed in this particular subject. And this Ali G guy, he just doesn't understand these things, and that's fine. In some weird ways, fucking whatever. Like there's a thing where somebody in the same video, somebody says, like, as Homo sapiens, we're yada 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 or something. He tries to say that, but Ali G is like, no, I'm not into that. And he says, no. Everybody's trying to tell him, no. Homo sapien means human, not homosexual. And he's like, no, I'm not. You guys, you know, it's cool that you guys are into that, but I'm not. I don't play with that. And the scientists are just almost baffled. And I don't know. I honestly don't know if he's genuinely like that or if it's just some kind of character. But it's just, I don't know. It felt kind of genuine, but you know, he LEG talked about this friend he had who just rejects all technology, and then one of the smart people or whatever. I don't know if he was a scientist or I guess kind of some sort of scientist, but he said, you know, he lives in a house, right? That's a product of technology, you know. Probably has a phone. That's technology. And then it's like, yeah. There are, there do exist people who reject technology. The Amish, most of them refuse to do any of that, and they get by perfectly fucking fine, right? I mean, it's possible to live without technology, but it's almost impossible to deny its usefulness in today's modern world, in the developed world especially. That's a very weird term that I don't like to use, but it fits. I feel like since I've gotten into these topics, I feel like I may have taken this a little too long. Probably. I don't know. We're on the good internet, so it almost doesn't matter. But I do want to stop talking. So, take care of yourself. Wait, actually, let's kill the boss. I just noticed that. Yeah, let's... I already said the thing, though! What now? I did also in episode 99. I did the extra bit at the ending where I said the sign off, and then I said some stuff afterward. I asked Mike if he wanted to say something. He said no, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I clicked the thing, and then I said I really have to. Or I said like, what did I say? I fucking, I don't remember specifically, but I said something about me having to piss, like a really, really short and quippy. But I was like, I really like that line. How do I fit it into the video now? And I was like, oh yeah, I'll just end the video at the take care of yourself, and then I'll have the bonus. I said bonus because it was a bonus area, but it's kind of a bonus thing. Oh, this is the first time I've encountered a bonus area. I don't fucking care. So yeah, I included that after the fact, after the outro, and Dave was like, you didn't put an outro, and I was like, oh, yes I did, look a little harder. So that's that. What is this? Oh, okay. Hey, now I know how long the video is. That's actually, you know what, that's good, I like that, cool. Yep, that's perfect. That's about average, so cool. Take care of yourself.